Yes, yeah, I did. Actually, it's kind of piggyback off of what you were saying, though, too, in a question to the council here, though.
Mhm.
Um, Question is, do judges or have you seen judges? Okay, so it's kind of big. Reason I'm asking this question is, so in my situation, my
Mhm.
ex, I'm battling my daughter's mother, who is actually in court with two different dads and accusing and basically throwing out the same allegations at both of us and has been getting away with it.
Mhm.
Um, so part of my question is, with have you seen judges see, um, like the same person kind of be in there for the same thing and kind of make an assumption or a assessment on how they, like if they're claiming if they're claiming this with this person and same thing with this person,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like have you seen judges kind of like, well, you're full of, pardon my French, you're full of shit.
Yeah, yeah, you do run into that, and uh, judges pick it up right away, or most of them do. Okay, and there is a degree of skeptic, being skeptical when they walk in there when someone raises numerous allegations that as to a certain father that he isn't, so the judges do pick that up. Again, it depends what judge you're in front of. But in general, uh, this does get uncovered, and you can get relief. You have to have good counsel, though, Kasati. You have to have, unfortunately, you have to have counsel that knows what he or she is doing, knows how to point out the inconsistencies and the repeated false allegations being brought by a petitioner. Uh, and the court will become cognizant of that, and they will usually strike it down. Yes.
Good, good. I want to get a question by Gabby, and then I want to introduce and ask some questions of our other guests based upon this event that's taking place in Washington D.C. But let me get a question in from two people first, Gabby and then Edgar. Go ahead, Gabby.
Yes, hi.
Hi,
I'd
how
like
are
to
you,
know
Jeff?
House Bill 385. They say you can exchange at a police station. Is that because I know they just passed the law?
I'm sorry that you can exchange at the police station.
Yes.
Well, that's been happening for quite a while. Most of my domestic violence clients generally exchange children at a police station, especially if I'm defending the parent being accused of certain domestic violence. I want them to exchange them at the police station to have the security there and make sure that no further allegations raised against my client. And so that's a very good uh, method of ensuring that everything goes smoothly, that everything is documented, and that there were no false allegations raised against the parent there.
Okay,
Yeah.
what about if you're not?
What's
If you're
that?
not, what if the person is not a domestic violence? Is it, can you still do it there? Doesn't matter.
Well, you can do it. The unless, I mean, unless there's some sort of, I mean, you're trying to document something, but usually we do it when it comes to domestic violence or accusations of domestic violence, where it's
Okay.
just the parents will get along. What they usually do is that one parent will, let's say the parent that has the children will let the children out on the porch, and the parent initiating the time sharing will come on, wait outside in the parking lot, pick the children up, so there's no interaction with parents. But if it gets where there's going to be interactions and they're going to be screaming at each other and it's going to be ugly and a bad scenario in front of the children, then you want to go somewhere public, whether police
Okay.
station, but preferably police station, because things get heated and out of control quickly, very quickly. So,
Yeah. So,
yes.
Gabby, some police departments, like the Miami Gardens Police Department, actually have a pickup and drop off area in front of the station. There's a sign there, and there's cameras trained on that area. So, if someone makes an allegation to the other party, they just rewind the camera and see who's telling the truth and not based upon the video. So, that's why. But a lot of judges I've seen in my case, the judge said you can go to the police station, or since we're no longer in a scenario where there's arguments going on, you go to McDonald's or someplace where the child can feel comfortable. To me, I think the police station is one thing if these allegations are going on, but there's no allegations. You don't want the child to feel uncomfortable going to the police department. So you do it at McDonald's, you go to the play area, Burger King, and then one parent drops them off and leaves, and the kid, goes to the other parent, in a fun place, grocery store or something like that. So that's why. So police station's okay, but it's not the best place to do the exchange. But if you got allegations and you have a fear of that, definitely do it in front of the police station. Edgar, and then Juan.
Hi, good evening. My name is Edgar Mercano. I'm from Osceola County, Florida. Sir, John, with all your experience in past years, this new law is bringing something that I noticed is kind of, I think is kind of parental alienation. When you have a baby out of wedlock and the mother denied the opportunity to sign the volunteer affidavit on the hospital. So you are obligated to go to court and demonstrate that you are the father, even when you have DNA test to prove that you are the father. Even when she know that you are the father and she say yes to the court.
Yes.
So this can be presented into court as a parental alienation, or just because she's had solid custody until it's demonstrated I am the father, I can do nothing about it. Just a question about a statistic, what happened to you in the past. Thank you.
Are you saying is the mother not acknowledging you're the father in of itself parental alienation? Could be interpreted that way. It could be, yes, because you're in effect saying that's not dad, and therefore you are interfering with the natural interaction between the parent, the father, and the child or children. So I definitely do consider that parental alienation, no question about it.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We have someone else that had a question? No? Okay, so 1 second.